welcome to another video. I recently got a new pencil case and wanted to share the process, I guess you can call it, of filling it up with you, along with showing it off a little bit. This will also show you kind of like my updated supplies compared to the last video I made quite a while ago. I think it was probably over a year ago. Of course, everything that's in this video isn't my entire arsenal of markers and pens. I have all of my Crayolas that don't fit into this new case. They're all still in their own like boxes and packaging elsewhere. Anyways, getting to the case, it's a large BUBM, something like that, BUBM gadget case I got on Amazon on sale. I've seen a couple of accounts use this on Instagram, and it seemed like a huge upgrade from my $1 pencil bag I got from Walmart. But hey, I mean, that one lasted me almost 2 years. You can't really complain. The quality of the fabric of the BUBM is awesome, and the zippers are super strong. There's plenty of room for pens and markers. The only bad thing I have to say about it is that the zippers, the handle things, are all metal, and they clang together at the slightest movement. But, I mean, I'm sure wrapping them in washi tape or fabric will fix the problem easily. It's just I wasn't expecting it to be that loud when I bought it. I used to take my pencil case with me everywhere I went, but I'm kind of downsizing in a way. I'm deciding to change my carrying setup a bit and keep this case and everything in it at home, and only taking a small bundle with me on the go that's held together by a spare hair tie. I know, high tech, am I right? Unless I'm going somewhere to do some heavy planning like a coffee shop or the library or something, this case will probably stay at home. It's already saving my back and shoulder from carrying less weight. For supplies, I have quite a few Tombow dual brush pens, which I love, Crayola markers of all sizes, but mostly the super tips and new brush pens, Stabilos in sizes 68 and 88, Sakura microns, Stettler Tri Plus fineliners, though I don't use them as often, Pentel sign pens, Faber-Castell Pit Artist pens that I use for setting up the main parts of my spreads, Pilot G2 pens in sizes 07 and 05, mostly the 05 for my tasks and anything I need to write in my bujo, and some Papermate pencils and my Moo eraser for spread prep. I also want to say, as a disclaimer, that I didn't start with these supplies. I've been bullet journaling for 2 years now this month, yay, and I started solely on my Pilot G2 pens from Walgreens that came in a set with different colors, so all the different colored ones, and moved up from there. Bullet journaling isn't about the fancy supplies and stationery, it's about what works for you. A bullet journal can literally be a composition notebook and a simple black pen. None of these supplies are necessary. I am showing them to you so you have an idea of what I use to make my spreads look the way they do. And I'm sure there are spreads that look better than mine, and that use a lot less and are a lot cheaper. Not even gonna lie. I buy all of my supplies during sales and after I've saved up enough to buy more. Of course, seeing supplies hauls and photos of stationery and supplies on Instagram and YouTube can be appealing, but you don't really need all of this stuff to make a bullet journal what it was intended to be. I've mentioned before that I'm kind of in a weird place to say this kind of stuff because a lot of people would consider my account to be one of the artsy or aesthetic ones out there, but I truly believe and fully encourage people to start with what they have or can afford. If you go back to the beginning of my Instagram, I was only using a few pens and my Stabilos that I had saved up for at the time. That's all I used, peeps, for a long time, for quite a while. Until I realized that the system really works for me, and I wanted to invest in better supplies to help my planning process. I make my bullet journal this way because I want to, and it works for me. Heck, I didn't use a Leuchtturm 1917 journal until January of 2017, and I started in June of 2016. And I remember feeling like such a professional with that journal, and now I'm back to using a $5 journal because that's what works for my budget better, and personally, I like it better than the expensive ones. Oops! Wow, that was a long disclaimer. I'm gonna wrap up the video now. I hope you enjoyed seeing me stuff my pencil case with all of these pens. I'm bad at reviews, but so far I really like this case. Link will be in the description, along with other cool links you should check out. Like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram for more content, and I will see you peeps in the next video. Bye!